Hey, ya YouTubers, Tasman here, bringing you another first look of the newest Snapshot 15w31a. Yes, it's actually here. We finally have a snapshot. It's almost been, what is it, six or 8 months that we haven't had a snapshot. So really long time, but they've been working a whole lot on this game. So anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at the cool things we have now. So before we get started, I'm not going to explain what I'm doing. I'm just going to put these guys down here just to kind of show you an idea. So here's the beginning of our video. We're just putting those down. That's all. We'll go over it in more detail later. So one of the first things we're going to go over is the fact that now we can dual wield, and it's still a work in progress. So if we have like a sword and let's see, a bow, and we have all our fancy arrows, which we'll go over in a minute, but if we want to put something in our hand, we can either put it in this little slot, the shield slot. We do not have shields yet. Or another way to get things there is if you have it in this, you just hit the letter F. And as you can see, now we have it in our offhand. And we can not do a lot of stuff. I think the biggest thing, oh, see how fast those grow? That's part of what we're doing. I think one of the biggest things at the moment that this is going to be good for is this. Let's see, let's go grab... what am I doing? I want some torches, and actually we don't need a pickaxe necessarily, and let's just grab a bunch of stone. So like if we are in a cave, here we'll just make a pretend cave here, or we're strip mining or whatever you want to say. Oop. And we have, let's see, let's go to here. We're going to stick these in our offhand and put this in our main hand. So what we can do is, because there's no right click interaction with a pickaxe, you can simply right click on a wall to place a torch. So that's going to be really cool, being able to do that. However, if you have something in your hand that does place, like stone, right clicking just places that. Now you could also use this, for example, in building, because you can quickly switch between two blocks. So let's say we're building something with wood and with stone, and we need to switch between them quite frequently. We can actually take, say, wood here, put our stone up there, and what we can do is, the default key is F, so if we want to place wood, then we hit F, and then we can place stone, and then we hit F again, and we place wood again. So that's pretty cool. Wow, those things do grow fast. So anyway, that's kind of the dual wielding in a nutshell. There's going to be more as we go, I'm sure. But I just wanted to show you some of the basics. Now, right now, you could actually dual wield a sword and a sword, or something like that, but you can't attack with the offhand. So if we go like something like that, and go back into inventory, go here. So I would like to apologize for this getting out a little late. So as you can see, because we can block with this sword and swing with this sword, this other sword's kind of decoration. It doesn't do much of anything. However, we can hit F and quickly switch and do that. So it can be handy. Plus, I think if you're using a bow, it will default to use whatever's in your offhand. So if you have multiple arrows, it'll use those. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. All right, so anyway, that's the first thing I wanted to show you that's new. Wow. The second thing is there is a new plant, and that is beets. And so you can find these, you can find seeds for these in chests. They're more like wheat than they are like carrots and potatoes. You can't plant beets directly. In fact, let's just show you. Let's Game mode 1-0. Oops, I wasn't saying it. There we go. So anyway, so if we punch it, you see there's a chance you get some beet seeds, just like with wheat. It does seem like it is a little lower. I mean, here we just took out all those beets and we only got 5 seeds. You can't, you know, take your beets and turn them into seeds. But you can take beets and turn it into red dye, which is kind of what I show right here. You take a beet, put it in your crafting bench, you can get that. Also, if you have a bowl, you can take 6 beets and make beetroot soup. I had the information on those. Right now in the world, apparently if you have signs or books, you could crash your world. So I don't have any of my signs and books that I usually have. So I don't have the exact how much health you can get from each of these. You can eat the beet just plain. I'm imagining it's about 1 heart, and then maybe beetroot soup will give you, I think it was 8 health points or whatever, 4 meat pops worth. So this might give you 1 or 2, I would think. And beetroot soup, all you have to do is have, oh, I don't have my bowl. Shame on me. Let's go back to game mode 1, just so we can show you. Whoops, wrong thing. I come up here. Oh, and you can have an ender dragon head now. Bowl right there. So yeah, so all you have to do to get a beetroot soup is a bowl and 6 beetroots, and that will do that for you. So there you go. The next thing we want to go over is right here. We now have potion effects. Well, we've always had the potion effects, but now it's a little easier to tell what potion effects you have and how quickly they're going away. So if we drink this, you can see right there we've got a little ball and chain, which is slowness. We have potion of leaping. And the cool thing about this is it actually sorts them according to how much time is left. So if we drink this one, you'll notice how the heart actually stayed at the front. So if we hit I, we can still see that there's 10 on this, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 7, and 3. And you'll see that the heart now, the poison heart, is now blinking fast, and now it's slow, and it blinks. It fades in and out, and then it really starts fading out, and that's when it's gone. And then of course you can always drink milk to get rid of everything. Ta-da! Alright, so our next thing is we need some volunteers, and I asked a skeleton to help me, a zombie, and a creeper. They're going to be our helpers. So there's also a whole bunch of new arrows. There's 1 so far for each potion type, I believe. Let's see. There isn't really a crafting recipe yet. Right now I think these are kind of placeholders, because really some of these you don't necessarily want an arrow. But I imagine what you'll end up doing is you just put a plain arrow with a potion next to it, and you tip your potion, or maybe you put a block of arrows around one potion and you can tip each one of them. But let's go ahead and grab this, and let's do this real quick. Oh, one other thing I did notice is the clear command does not clear. If we put something in our offhand and we do /clear, you'll notice it gets rid of everything, but you get this error, and I think that has to do with the fact that it can't clear out that. Alright, so anyway, we have our volunteers over there, and we're gonna take, say, this arrow. Maybe we'll take, there was a specific, we'll take invisibility, and I definitely wanted the spectral, and I think that's it. Those are the ones we want to use for this. So if we just have our arrows like this, I believe it's the closest one to the bow. So if we took that and moved that like that, we might get the spectral arrow, I'm thinking. Yeah, which is what I want to show you. Even though that skeleton's invisible, we outline him, and we can even see them through walls. Now it's a very short duration that you can see the mobs, although the invisibility is not. And if we come into here, cool thing is now you can actually, well, this ain't gonna work. let's go get another skeleton. There we go. Alright, so also mobs have animations. I couldn't get the zombie animation to work because I built a pit over here underneath this and threw like 100 zombies down there, but none of them would pick up a sword or anything. Other than that, the zombie still just comes at you normally. But skeletons, if we switch over to game mode 0, oh, they're gonna shoot each other. Oh, hold on. What am I shooting you with? Spectral? Ouch. Alright, let's get another volunteer. So as you can see, when they're shooting now, you can see his arm going and he's pulling back the bow. It's kind of hard to see, but he's doing it. Alright, that's enough. Look how cool that arrow looks. Pew! And you can even hit yourself with the spectral thing. Look at that, my bow. Let's see, change that. I didn't notice that before. It doesn't seem to do it as much from the back. Huh. Anyway, look at those guys go. So that's what I want to show you. Like I said, most of these arrows are kind of in testing mode or something like that. They're not really what they are. In fact, everything in here could change. It is a snapshot. So let's move on and go back to creative real quick. And built the game mode 1. Oh, that was 1. Okay, so next we want to move on to this right here. We have a new pathing block, and this is the grass path. And I've been doing some little testing with it. It actually is a little taller than soul sand, because if you walk off of here to there, you don't actually go down, but when you do soul sand, you always go down. So even though the block is a tiny bit shorter than grass, it actually has no real effect. You don't actually go down any. Also, I noticed, maybe someone's already seen this, but I was noticing if you come on soul sand, look how the whole sky in the background goes dark. Right? I guess it's sucking your soul or something. Anyway, so you can find this. Generally, it might be used in villages, around certain villages, in place of the gravel. So you can find it for pathing. You can actually make this pretty easy. All you need is any shovel, and you right-click on grass. Ta-da! You cannot harvest it at all. I tried Silk Touch Shovel, and it just gives you back dirt. And if you stack it, let's see, let's grab 2 pieces right here. If you stack it, the bottom one turns to dirt while the top one does that. Now, is there a way to actually trick it or something? Is you break that one and place another one, but and that leaves just a tiny little gap. But anyway, there you go. So there's the new grass path block, and I think it looks kind of cool. I mean, it kind of looks like you're walking on hay. And next we have what's over there. As you can see, those guys just start growing. Holy cow, this guy's growing fast. So this is the new block that you can find in the end on end islands, the chorus plant. And basically, if we come over here, this is kind of why I wanted to have these guys over here. As you can see, they grow pretty darn quick. And when you see the fruit at the top like these, that means they're done. So this tree, it might be able to grow out the sides, but pretty much it's done growing there. That one's done. If we go into F3, You can see this flower is age 3, where that one's age 5, which I believe is the end. If you break a chorus flute, chorus plant, it acts like a cactus, except for it doesn't delete everything. It actually gets rid of everything, and it drops this cool fruit called chorus fruit. Now, it will not drop the flower. The only way to get the flower is if you actually mine it. And let's just double check. If we go back to game mode 0, I don't know if you can, oh whoops, game mode 0. I'm not 100% sure if you can actually mine it with your hand. Yeah, you can. So you can mine it pretty much with anything. And once you have the fruit, or the flower, you can go ahead and plant that. Now the fruit you can actually eat to heal you a little, but it also has a side effect of teleporting you a random direction and short distance. It's usually not very big. And you can eat this whether you're hungry or not, kind of like the golden apple. It does 2 meat pops, or I guess that's 4 hunger points or something like that. You can also take the fruit and you can put, oh, I had that different, 56. You can take the fruit and you can put it in a furnace. I guess it didn't matter. And this will turn into popped fruit, which we'll see in just a second. So popped chorus fruit. And once it's popped, you can take 4 of them. You can no longer eat it, but you can take 4 of them and you get 4 of these Purpur blocks, which are these guys. Bringing us to the next thing, our Purpur blocks. Oh poop, I forgot. Those guys are showing off a little early. Hold on, I gotta go back to game mode 1. Okay. Hey. Whoa, they're acting weird now. Who are you guys shooting at? They're shooting at each other. Whoa. I don't know why they're doing that. They're kind of ruining my demo. Alright, so anyway, with the Purpur block, you can make half slabs, you can make stairs, and just like other recipes, you can take 3 of the Purpur blocks and get your half slabs. You can take the 6 and make stairs, or you can put 2 half slabs above each other and get the fancy Purpur column block, or pillar block, whatever you want to call it. So there you go. Like I said, now you can get the dragon head, and you'll notice here, I'm gonna have to reset all this up. Jerks. I'm not sure why they attacked each other. Seems to be a glitch, a bug. So yeah, anyway, so now you can get the dragon head, and as you can see here, that if you wear it and you move, it opens and closes its mouth. You can also place it on a block like I have over there. Oh, that was right. I just need to press F1 again. You can also place it on a block, and if you add power to that block, it will actually animate opening and closing its mouth. So pretty cool stuff. You can take now end stone, and if you put 4 end stone together, you get 4 end stone bricks, which is kind of a nice little texture. There's also found in end cities, which is made of this and these. You'll find these rods, and they're just called end rods. And I was doing some testing. You can place them on side walls, so they stick out sideways. If you put 2 of them together, do I have any in here? Yeah, 64. If you put 2 together, they automatically try and form like that. Same with on the ground. Can I do you this way? No. Also, if I went here and stuck one here, it wants to do that. If you want to actually make it so it has the little purple guy in between, what you'd want to do is place a block like so, put that there, and then do that. And similar process for getting it to look the other way. These are a very narrow block. You can actually stand on them, so they might be good for parkour, which I'm not. But they do give off a light of 15. They're used primarily just for lighting up areas in the end. Also, you have these cool little guys here. This is just stained glass. Now it has a very small footprint, and I think it looks kind of cool. I like it this way, where it's not just given a basic plus sign. So there is that stuff. Next, we have our guys that attacked each other, and I'm seriously, I have no idea why they attacked each other. But let's grab, I think, do I still have a sword over here? No, not here, actually, it was here. There we go. Alright, so next we have our new mob, and these are called Shulkers. I'm not sure why their little fireballs are sitting here. They look kind of cool, though. I've never seen one up close. Huh. There's the last one. So, one thing is, let's grab an egg for it. So, they do not like to fall, for one. And this guy, I don't know why he moved backwards, but he did. So, one is, they can teleport. Let's put that guy back there. They can be, well, let's just jump right here real quick. So they can be pushed by a piston, as you can see, but not pulled by a piston. Even though that's a sticky piston, it did not pull it back. And if you have two pistons push it at the same time, you get kind of this weird effect. So there you go. Also, they do not like to be you can't place anything on top of them. This we were able to do because we have the block already there, but if we try and place even a shulker on top of a shulker, it doesn't work. Is it shulker? Shulker, yes. So see, if we try and put a block on top of it, it won't work. Even holding shift, you actually can't place blocks even. And you can put them next to them, but you can't click them to place it. So anyway, here we have our three guys. As you can see, even though there's a block on top of him, he still can open and close. He just clips through the bottom part of that block, which is kind of cool. And these guys can also be found in the End City dungeon. Well, I guess it's just End Cities that are made of those guys. And those guys, we're going to go check one out in just a minute. But one cool thing about these guys is they shoot, not always each other. Let's see if maybe once that guy was pushed, he turned, oh, whoops, wrong one. So we come over here, and you see he shoots. Now his projectile kind of follows an XYZ path, and now you can see we got hit by it. We're floating. And if we don't want to take damage, we gotta not fall so far. Oh, we're gonna fall far. Ouch! Ouch. Alright, let's see. Oh, let's go eat a beet. They're attacking each other again. Seriously, I don't know why they do that. Let's see, how much does a regular beet? I'm assuming 1. Oh, geez, it's only half. So it's like watermelon. Nom 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 nom. Are they attacking each other again? Now, their projectiles, even though they kind of follow the XYZ type of pathing, they don't go diagonal and stuff. You can actually hit it with your sword and break it, and no problem there. Also, when you hit these guys, there is a chance that when they take damage, they teleport. Look at that. They're shooting. Are they shooting each other now? They are. Now, I've never seen these things give up. They go forever. Oh, look, who teleported? Oh, that guy right there just teleported. Looks like they do get mad at each other. And it doesn't look like the levitation effect works on them. Ah! No. Okay. Alright, so killing these guys, there's a chance while you're trying to kill them that they will teleport. Hello? He must not see me for some reason. Oh, he just saw me. Crap. Now, this levitation thing could be pretty bad because after you're done levitating, you fall. Ouch. But it could also be good. You could use it to your advantage, I think, to get places. And like I said, from what I've seen, those projectiles do not give up. In fact, let's see if we can get one to give up. Let's see if he'll fire on us. Okay, here he goes. Oh, go. They are much faster than you going straight, so a good strategy is do a lot of turning because they take a little longer to turn. But yeah, as you can see, this thing's just not giving up. Oh. Oh no. Okay, got it. Whew. Alright, so yeah. Oh wow, look at that. So as you can see, these things grow. Now once they no longer have the bright white thing on them, they're done growing. So those 3 or 4 are all done growing. And like I said, if you take out the bottom one, they come tumbling down. It's a really cool effect. I love that. But you will not get any of the flowers if you do it that way. You have to go up, hack off these guys all by themselves, and then you can get a flower. And let's go kill this Shulker real quick, because he is a pain. And then we're gonna go to the end and check out the new stuff in the end. Okay, we got him. Alright, so we're gonna go now to the end, and I have a different world to do that in, so I will see you in a minute. Okay, we're back. Actually, I changed my mind. I have one where I destroyed the dragon really quick, so we're just gonna go look at the dragon real quick. Let's do this. Let's do inventory. Let's just clear it. Alright, so we want portal, and we need Eyes of Ender. Grab a bunch of those and a bunch of those. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and make us a portal. Now, maybe you guys don't know this. I didn't know this until I finally figured it out. But in order to make the portal work, if you're in creative or creating your own, you want to kind of be standing in the middle so the eyes are facing inward when you make it. Other words, you won't get it. It'll just form a black, won't do anything. Alright, so let's go to the end. We don't need these guys anymore, and we don't need that. I think we're good. Alright, so we're gonna jump in, and oh great. Alright, so first thing we can see is now we have cages around our tall pillars, which means we actually have to climb up to the top, break the cage, and destroy the thing, which is going to be tough because when they blow up, they hurt you. Also, where's the end dragon anyway? The end portal, the exit portal, is already here. Where's the dragon? I don't know where she is. Huh. Yeah, alright. You can respawn the end dragon. The recipe hasn't quite been created. Wow, that's kind of boring. When the end dragon does attack you, she seems to stop a lot over this. I don't know where she is. Maybe I'll go jump in another world really quick and... Okay, I gave up. I just summoned her. But as you can see, the little towers are much closer, and they kind of form a circle in here. And every now and then, she will just come and kind of pause right on top of that. Now I don't know if a summoned one will do that, but the one I was testing with them fighting, oh yeah, see, she like stops there for a few minutes and then decides to fly off. Now other things is she has the ability to summon fireballs from above, and you know, maybe I'm gonna put on a pumpkin head just so I don't get lots of enderman on me. I'd rather have her be the one that kills me. There we go. Makes it harder to see her though, but if we go to F1 we'll see fine. Alright, so as you can see, there she is. She stops about there. Now, she does breathe a purple kind of fire stuff, and it hurts really bad to get hit by. And she also can, like I said, summon fire charges that just come and land on you. So we're gonna jump out of creative, out of creative, and let's just make sure sword and bow. We got the sword back. All right. We could very well lose what we're holding. Let's see. So I had to kill myself. Whoop. GA. I can still. Mode. And let her fly off real quick. 0. Alright, so now she should not like us. Oh, and as you can see right there, she's spitting out her thing. I'm not sure why she pauses there, but she does that's like an acid or something. It does not feel good. And I'm hoping we're definitely not going to beat her. I'm not going to climb up to try and kill her. However, she does also summon a fireball, which I'm hoping she does. It is really hard to aim a bow without your crosshairs. Where is she? So yeah, as you can see, she just spit her fire that way. I really want her to summon a... And she's just gonna keep healing. Let's go ahead. Can we do this? Oh, I can't see her at all. There we go. Also, as you get doing the battle and stuff, these ones with the cage that you have to climb up and actually break, the further the battle goes along, she actually starts trying to protect them. So she'll actually come after you. Which, as we all know, can be very irritating. Where'd she go? Okay, I've got to take off the helmet. It's terrible. Just hope I don't look at Enderman. Come on, do a fireball! Oh, jeez, that guy scared me. Eat it. Yeah. So, come on. Yeah. Yeah, take that. I think because I summoned her with the summon command, I'm not seeing the damage bar, which kind of sucks. Oh, she didn't keep going. Come on, summon a fireball. Alright, well, maybe she's not going to do it this time. But she does definitely come around here and pause on this thing quite a bit, which would make the fight way easier. I got that one, didn't I? I think I got all the non-caged ones. Yeah. So anyway, I guess we're not gonna continue this necessarily because it'll take a while. So I'm gonna jump into my world where I already have the end dragon, and I found a really small ender village. So I just want to show that to you. So hot rules, guys. Okay, let's go. I've already killed the dragon in this world, and I probably, there we go. So when you kill the dragon, you will of course get the egg, and down here will spawn your return portal from the end. And for a short minute you'll see a beacon off in the distance, and you'll see this kind of structure right here, and it has a really cool effect. So if you come up to this little block, look how cool that looks. Now this will teleport you basically, if you imagine a donut, and this is the very center, out about 1,000 blocks in all the direction, there's giant islands with lots of everything on them, which we're gonna go check out. But that's what this guy does. He teleports you there. So if we take an ender pearl and throw it into there, you'll see we actually come out, and now we've got all these little islands around us. Whichever side, I think it's this way, is the void. That means about 1,000 blocks that way would be the main end island. And I actually put these pillars up just so I could tell where I was going, because I didn't want to get lost. But as you can see, the chorus plant is quite abundant here, and it is renewable, so you can actually get those cool blocks. And if we go this way for quite a while, we get a small Ender City dungeon, whatever they're called, that had absolutely nothing in it. But I just wanted to show you kind of what they look like. And there's supposed to be quite a few, but I only found the one, and I had to travel forever. Also, in creative now, you can throw ender pearls. Ooh, and they seem to travel really fast. Uh-oh. So if we keep going this way, don't want to enter to the void. Keep going. Feels like we're going so slow. We should see another pillar, and that's where I actually found the little village. It was a ways down this way. So now when we return, which we won't do on camera, but when we're trying to get back to the main end island, all we do is go back to where we were when we spawned through the other thing, and we just throw an ender pearl there, and that will teleport us back to the main island. Oh, there it is. There's my little pillar. So yeah, like I said, this one is tiny compared to the ones I've seen. Usually they branch out and keep going up and look really cool, but I just kind of want to show you what they look like. And you can see here that these are those end rods that are used for lighting. And if you come around, it's just got purple stained glass. If you come around the side, we have two shulkers right here. We go inside. We don't have any shulkers here, but we come to this first area right here, and it turns out you have to do some parkour stuff, which means I'm going to do bad. So you just kind of come here and you jump, and you jump, and you jump, and you jump. Now, of course, you're going to be doing this while, as you get up higher, you're going to run into good old shulkers. And here's a little step way out, and here you go. Here's a shulker here against the wall. Here's one pinned in here. He actually looks like he's sideways. Oh yeah, he is. And then you have all these little rooms and stuff. So yeah, there's not much. Like I said, this dungeon is pretty lame. Doesn't have anything in it except shulkers. But you can find some really cool looking big ones which I haven't found. So anyway, guys, that's pretty much it. I know this is a long video, but boy, there's a lot that had to be covered. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to leave a thumbs up down below, comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, and that'd be cool if they did cave systems in the end. Pew, pew. Yeah, so anyway, follow me on Twitter, comment, like, subscribe, and until next time, I'll be seeing you later. Oh, wrong button. Bye! Alright, so I was wandering around. I only found little ones, but I did find this cool one that looks like it has like a little dock. And it's still little, but it had this boat. And inside this boat is actually a beacon. So that's cool. It looks like you actually have and there's a potion stand in here with a couple health potions, healing potions. And down in here, we have a beacon, just a small one. And, oh, whoops. And a chest with some pretty good loot in it. So, there you go. Yeah, so there's lots of things you can find now in the end, which is kind of cool. I wish I would have found, I've seen some that are really actually kind of big city dungeon, but this is kind of cool that it has a boat with you can get a free beacon. And it looks like it's just like leaving the port or whatever. That's cool. Nice work, Mojang. Anyway, guys, just wanted to hurry and update that there are other things out here too, and free beacon. So hopefully you enjoyed this. As always, comment, like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, and until next time, for real this time, I'll be seeing you later. Bye.